Live in the studio, in the Hokanui studio, Keith Delmar with the Keith Delmar Morning Mindset.
Good morning, everybody. Keith Delmar here. Thanks for having me, Brian. I'm back in the studio. Post-COVID, it feels so good. And today's episode is lead or be led.
Can I just ask an obvious question before you get into your stride?
We'll go back to that.
It's raining outside and you decided to ride your bike.
Yes.
But hey, you're a hero, my friend. Go life, back to you.
Okay, right back into it. Lead or be led.
Yes.
So how am I here on a rainy day with a bike helmet that's orange, riding a bike on a rainy day? Okay, so let's backtrack to last week.
Yes.
Thursday. I decided to be real clever, and I would go out and get some repairs done to my car before I got the warrant of fitness on Friday. So I spent lots of money on Thursday, went in to get my warrant of fitness on Friday, or your, what do they call it in America? Your certification, or
yes.
your certificate for your car. What happens? Well, I decide to be extra nice to my car, and I get it a service before I get the warrant. And then the warrant came back.
Oh no.
Ouch. Yes,
Ouch.
it's true. Over $2,000 for a car that's worth $1,000. Now, I try to drive a real simple car, good quality, but anyways, maybe it wasn't as good of quality as I thought it was. It was a bit of a lemon. Now, what that put me in a position was, okay, go out, hire purchase, buy a new car, get another used car, play the game.
I want to urge you not to do the hire purchase, but continue with your narrative.
And so,
yes.
But what did I do? I actually looked in a bit. I said, well, what do I really want? And it said, you want to ride a bike to work every day. You want to be in nature. You want to get some exercise.
Right.
You actually want to ride a bike. You want to be as environmentally
Shame
friendly
about
as possible.
the winter and the rain, but that's
well,
okay.
Winter and rain happens. It's going to happen. You can't really control that. So what happened was, I made a decision that I've been wanting to make for a long time, which is get on a bike, give up the car addiction, get on a bike, and do that thing I've been seeing so many people do, pedaling around, getting to here and there. And so before, I was being led. I was being led by the addiction to my car, to the enjoyment of driving around, the ease of use and all of this thing. And I wasn't leading. I wasn't listening into my heart. What do I actually want? So without my choice, I got driven in to my choice. So yeah, I ended up in a good place. I'm ending up on a bike. Yes, it's in the rain. I forgot to get my wet weather gear yesterday, but I bought a helmet. Safety first. I went with orange because it's the loudest color I could find on the rack.
You're damp but not sodden.
I'm damp but not sodden. I'm here making it happen. So the key to today's show and today's message is take a break before you get led somewhere that you may not want to be. It may be where you've always wanted to be. Yeah. But it may have taken you a lot longer to get there.
What do you think would have happened if you'd changed the order?
If
and
I
waited for the warrant of fitness and then thought about the repairs, you hopefully still would have ended up on a bike, maybe?
I probably still would have ended up on the bike.
Because you still would have had all those...
I would have had that price tag, but I would have had that extra lump sum of $800 to have spent on more fashionable clothing over the weekend at City Center here in New Plymouth. So get out there and do some shopping if your threads are wearing.
Thank you for the story. It's almost confessional. We're not used to that information because I was brought up in a family, if we were struggling financially, we'd never admit to it. It was always like, what would the neighbours think? And I just think it's lovely that you said, my goodness, I'm driving an old car and it was going to cost me a fortune.
Well, you have, we can have flash jobs and have a house and you still can be tight. You can live off one income, you can live off two if you're lucky enough. But you got to go with what you have and make it happen.
You're just such a neat, honest,
make it happen.
Authentic person.
Thanks. I just try to be me. I'm trying to do the best to do me.
Can I ask a question on behalf of the family? What are they going to drive around? Is the car... You'll still have a car.
We have a very nice 7-seater Toyota Wish, which
right.
we got now. We traded in our hybrid.
Okay.
For a petrol car.
Yes.
Because we only go 5 minutes here in New Plymouth, so we thought we're still saving the environment, but not paying thousands and thousands of dollars for a hybrid at this moment.
Well, I feel energized.
Thank you.
And humbled that you've made the effort to come into the studio to share your story and your good vibes and what you're on about, because it's just so positive. And thank you too for gifting me. You made it yourself a tripod, so when I do my interviews, I don't get the shakes.
Yeah, we've got Brian Vickery's got his own desktop tripod now.
You are amazing.
So I'm just making it happen. So hey, message to everybody out there. Get in touch, reach out. Have a great week. It's Tuesday. Don't forget it's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes.
And enjoy your Tuesday with the fullness of you. And go out there and be you. Just be you in all of its awesomeness. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love it.
Take care, everybody.
The news. That was Keith Delmar with the Keith Delmar Morning Mindset. It's Hokanui.
This is Hokanui. Home of the best real information.
That was good.